Marineland is asking the federal government for emergency funding to care for its whales, or it says euthanasia is imminent. The Niagara Falls, Ontario tourist attraction says it's their only option for their belugas, as there are no other sanctuaries or parks able to assist. Marineland says it's quickly running out of money and has asked Fisheries Minister Joanne Thompson for any help she can offer in finding another place to send the whales. It comes after the minister denied their request earlier this week to export 30 whales to an aquarium in China. And joining us now is Erin Ryan, Wildlife Campaign Manager with World Animal Protection Canada. Erin, welcome.
Thank you.
So talk to me about some of your concerns surrounding this latest request from Marineland.
I think right off the bat, it's not fair. It's reprehensible to hold the government of Canada hostage for Marineland's failure to plan. This is not the last option. Euthanasia should really only be considered after veterinary oversight and independent assessment that says it would be within the best interest of the animals.
Now, Marineland says it has no other options after the federal government denied a request to send the animals to China. You're calling on the Ontario government to step in. What would you like to see it do?
I mean, for years, we've been calling for an independent meeting between Marineland, the Government of Canada, and the Government of Ontario, and experts to come together and really plan for solutions for what could be the future for Marineland. And unfortunately, what we've seen is a complete lack of transparency. What we'd like to see is the Government of Ontario step in, seize these animals under their authority with the PAWS Act to immediately begin providing care and start planning for a solution.
Where would you like to see these whales end up? Is there an option?
We see twofold. One option is the whale sanctuary project that's in development in Nova Scotia, understanding that the sanctuary still needs to be planned based on the number of animals that they intend to receive, the species, but also Ontario and Canada both have a role that they can communicate openly with Nova Scotia and help fast track this development to make this happen. The other option is that, we could sort of set up Marineland as a sort of palliative or hospice care facilities where the animals are cared for on site by experts and independent veterinary oversight.
There have been talks about a whale sanctuary in Nova Scotia. Do we know how far along that is at this point, and how long it could possibly take to see something like that up and running?
The Whale Sanctuary Project has said they could be ready to take whales as early as next summer. But part of it is making sure that they're planning for the animals that they're able to receive. So without knowing that commitment, it's hard to finish the facility. So I think, again, the province and Ottawa have a real opportunity here to show leadership in helping lower the barriers and fast track the permits and help support the development and say this is a solution we want to see happen. Every time there's a sanctuary solution in sight, it's an experiment. It's never been done before. It is bold, and it is important that Canada show leadership.
And you're saying there is a responsibility to do so?
Absolutely. Marineland's failure to plan for this scenario isn't Canada's emergency.
All right, Erin, that is our time. Thank you very much for being here on the program with us. It was great chatting with you today.
Thank you for having me.
That's Erin Ryan, Wildlife Campaign Manager with World Animal Protection Canada.